Another rookie now with a great 1995 effort, Dill Whittemore. If you join us, please, here on the stage. Driving the Indiana Steel-sponsored team, 6th in points in 1995. Only 4 career starts prior to this season, and Dill posted top 10 finishes at Flat Rock, Kilcare, I-80, Owasso, Springfield, and Winchester. At Salem, which is just down from his home in Seymour, Indiana, he recorded his best finish of 2nd place in the Eddie Gilstrap 200. He led, as he did on the mile, at Springfield, and Dill had a fine 7th place qualifying run back in March at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, Dill Whittemore.
I want to thank everybody again, especially my crew. I mean, they've stuck with me all year long. We've tore up a lot of cars and stuff, and they've stayed right with us. And I want to thank Frank Kimmel and Terry Shirley. Whatever racetrack we went through, we were pretty close. They kept us right in the ballpark, and Frank never let me get too close, but I appreciate it. Thank ARCA, Bondo, Mar-Hyde, Bob Logan. We've had a great year, and we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dill. Congratulations on a great season. The 1994 ARCA Bondo Mar-Hyde Championship runner-up team, car owner Terry Shirley and driver Frank Kimmel, making up the first of our top 5 teams here in 1995. Frank led more laps this year than in any of his previous 4 seasons on the ARCA circuit. He drove to 12 top 10 finishes. He had top 5 finishes at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, at Kilcare, at I-80, DuQuoin, Salem, and Winchester. In his 90 career starts in ARCA competition, he has 54 top 10 finishes, and that is 60% of his events in which he has finished in the top 10. A great credit to him, and a great credit, of course, to the car preparation. Please welcome the defending series championship runner-up car owner Terry Shirley and the 1992 STP Prestone ARCA Rookie of the Year, Frank Kimmel.
The only question I got, I look at this picture here on the table. Daughter, where you at? I can't, why is this thing right here? It's got black wheels on the back. It's got chrome wheels on the front, or whatever this is. I mean, I cannot believe you do something like that. But anyway, I'd like to really thank the sponsors that are involved in this series right here. Most of all, my crew, 4 guys sitting back there that have really hung in there and helped us. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. But Frank here that's made a halfway crew chief look awful darn good a lot of times. And all you people out there that I've enjoyed racing with, it's been great. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'll tell you, Terry, I didn't think he was going to come up here with me now that he's a big Winston Cup crew chief and everything, but no, if y'all don't know, Terry's helping Dave Marcus down in Winston Cup now, and really deserves it. It's great to have him have that opportunity to go down and do that, so that's really a good deal for him. Like Terry said, a lot of people have been supporting us throughout my whole ARCA career, not actually my racing late model career. My crew, my guys, they all stand beside me and help me, and if it wasn't for Shat this year, I'd have probably made the most highlights up there, but I was glad to see him be able to do that for me this year. But no, the guys were there with us all year, and it was kind of a struggle this year to get through everything, but we were able to make it, and really appreciate all the help and series sponsors and everything. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, gentlemen. Job well done. Our 4th place team from 1995, a couple of fellows from Iowa, Bob Hill and Larry Clement, driving Chevrolets, crew chief by Jason Wendt. Bob Hill won the Southern Illinois 250 at DuQuoin. He had the Talladega Pole Award qualifying run at I-80 and Springfield. They led 4 races for 159 laps, 6 top 5s, 11 top 10 finishes. And of course, the Clement Chevy Mack team is particularly potent on dirt, where Bob has 5 Talladega poles, 2 outside poles, and of course on super speedways this year, top 5 runs at both Daytona and the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Car owner Larry Clement, and the 1994 Bill France Triple Crown winner, Bob Hill.
First of all, I just want to congratulate Andy and his crew, Bob Daughter. Super job. These guys were tough everywhere we went. And I want to thank ARCA, Bondo Mar-Hyde. I want to thank Larry Clement for backing this whole deal virtually by himself. And my crew for putting in their free time. And I want to thank my wife, my parents for driving clear down here. And this was really our first year following all the races. And I really enjoyed getting to know all the crews and the drivers and the officials. And you're a great bunch of people, and I look forward to doing it again. Thanks.
I never have told Bob this, and it'd be a good time to tell him right now, but I looked at this whole series, and we won a lot of races up there in the Midwest, and I see a president of this place is named Bob. I see Bob Keselowski through the years, Bob Strait, several others, then Bobby Bowser, Bob Schacht, and I said, what the heck, this is a natural. I got a guy by the name of Bob. Andy Hillenberg, he's real smart. He doesn't have the right name, so what's he do? He hires Bob Daughter for the crew chief. So it was great. Again, the crew, we've got a bunch of volunteers for the crew, take their vacations when they can, help us out. It's great. Believe it or not, here we are from Iowa. We've got 3 guys from Atlanta, and I don't know if we adopted them or they adopted us. They come out and help us in the crew. They made almost all the races, traveled to Illinois, Indiana. And guys, we appreciate it, and it's sure fun to have you. So Andy, Bobby, Bob Schacht, Frank, hope you're back there next year, guy. This series needs Frank Kimmel. So we sure enjoyed it, and we'll see you next year.
Thanks, guys. Continuing along the list of Bobs, Bob Schacht and Patty Simcoe Schacht are tonight's 3rd place honorees. Bob's first victory on the ARCA series came back in 1980, and then he went to victory lane this year, of course, at Pensacola. It marked his 18th career win, and Bob is a consistent front runner. As a matter of fact, looking up in the numbers here, he is the only driver to have led a race in each and every season from 1982 through 1995. And when he drove his engineered component-sponsored Ford to Talladega Pole Awards at Daytona and Talladega this season, it boosted his career pole wins to 15, and that is now 8th on the all-time list. Bob's last run at the series title was back in 1986 when he finished 5th, and of course this year he was still a contender for the title when that green flag flew in the season finale at Atlanta. A fine season. Welcome car owner Patty Simcoe Schacht and Bob Schacht.
I lost to her again. She's 2nd and I'm 3rd. Let me tell you about that punch. It was expensive. All this anticipation of what I'm going to say, right? Well, let's see. I made 3 or 4 speeches. Thought I'd depend upon what mood I was in. Let's see. This one says opinion. Me without an opinion? I don't think so. Frank Kimmel, we do need you back. I don't have nobody to screw around with the drivers' meetings, you know? Next year, let's put name tags on everybody. They're all cleaned up. I don't know who anybody is. Best part about this whole thing is Jim and Carol Clark. Man, I'm really glad to see you guys here. You know, they had a bad accident. Good to see you. Okay, guys. Bondo Mar-Hyde, thanks a lot. ARCA, appreciate the opportunity. You officials, you did a good job. Really putting up with a lot of money, but I appreciate it. My crew, they even put up with more, let me tell you. And then most of all, you know, Patty, she put up with a lot, real lot. And Arn and Barb Hendrickson, come on up here, Arnie. And where's that thing? Right below me? Oh, here you go. You thought you were going to get out of this, huh? Here we go. This says here, to Barb and Arnie Hendrickson, Engineered Components, in appreciation for the '95 season. Thank you for your support, loyalty, and most of all, thank you for your friendship.
Thank you very much, Bob. That's great. Thank you.
I'm not done yet. Okay. Kevin, thanks for printing What It Takes, and you people read it the way you want it. It's a good rag. Jan and Glenn, congratulations. Where's Schrader at? There he is. Tell Jimmy to hurry up and get better. Thanks a lot.
I just want to say that I really am the car owner. When we got married, Bob took over all my stuff. So I lost my car and everything when we got married.
But I still finished third, you were second.
Good to see you. Thank you, guys. You know, when Andy Hillenberg drove Kenny Schrader's car at Daytona, then finished with his own car for the remainder of 1995, it started setting up a distinctly different championship battle in the point standings for the owners versus the point standings for the drivers. And this is where the numbers start skewing a little bit differently. This gentleman we're going to be honoring right now with the 6th car owner national championship that he has amassed, Jack Bowser and his very talented son, the 1992 and 94 series driving champions, Bobby Bowser. They are the next award recipients. The 1995 season brought the Bowsers victories at Killcare Speedway, at Shady Bowl, Talladega Pole Awards at Flat Rock, Killcare, Shady Bowl, Owasso, and Louisville, and a season-leading 10 races led for some 564 laps. And since his first start back in 1988, Bobby has now picked up 14 victories and 12 Talladega Pole Awards in the Quality Farm and Fleet Ford Thunderbirds. Of course, Gary Bowser and Todd Bowser turning the wrenches on that racing team. Another championship, this time the car ownership championship. Jack Bowser, Bobby Bowser, come on forward and join us if you would.
Well, I just like to say thanks to Dad for letting me drive these things. I tell you, it was a deal back when we started, but it's come a long way since then. But you know, without ARCA and Bondo, Mar-Hyde, and all the other series sponsors, it just wouldn't be possible. But you know, it's been a terrible year for us. Looking back at last year, you know, everything went right, and this year everything went wrong. But you'd never think at the beginning of the year with a car up on your top that would be the highlight of my season, but that's what ended up happening. But you know, I just want to say thanks again, and we'll get them next year.
I can't talk very good. I want to thank everybody, and Mar-Hyde and Hoosier and Ford and just everybody. But one of the things I get asked all summer long is, you know, I guess they think I'm frowning and mad or whatever. He said, "Why don't you smile, Jack?" Well, I'm going to smile for all you guys that's been wanting me to smile.
Jack, come back up here, Jack.
Oh, go away, Jack.
Julie, I don't know what you did with him, but could you do it all next year? Jack, you run out of fingers. We can't give you any more rings. So we have a nice Bulova gold watch, and on the back of it, it says Jack Bowser, 6-time car owner champion, 1995. Congratulations, Jack.
Thank you, Bob. And Jim, you really did squeeze me too hard.
Congratulations, Jack. Bobby, thank you so much.
So as Jack and Bobby Bowser leave the stage, let's take a look at our AC Rapid Fire replay. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, Jack Bowser really did smile. When we come back, it's the Year in Review video. Welcome back to the 1995 ARCA Bondo Mar-Hyde Supercar Series Banquet. And now we'd like you to sit back, relax, and enjoy some of the sights and sounds of 1995. To go here, and Kosiski has made a move around Kimmel.
No, he hasn't.
Kimmel goes back to the inside, one of those big ruts over there in turn number 1. Slowed down Kosiski a bit. The win will go to Ed Dixon in car number 52, the B Auto Parts Pontiac, but who will get second? Kosiski's on the outside, Kimmel to the inside. The winner is Dixon. Second place goes to Kosiski.
Mike Wallace leading him out of turn 3. They come up through the gearbox to speed. The green is back out just short of halfway. Wallace way out in front again. Tim Steele in second with a lap car between. And look at how they shuffle him down the main straightaway.
Oh, yeah. Boy, they get 4 and 5 wide down that big wide front straightaway. You know, we were talking about the pit stop of Wallace. I mean, it was a disaster, and I'm sure they'll agree with me. But they also wanted to get him in and out and try to pick up what they have here as a halfway bonus. Auto value parts stores have a halfway bonus of $3,500 and then a $10,000 bonus at the end of the year to the driver who's led the most halfways. So he was thinking dollars, not necessarily how long he was going to be in the pit.
I think a lot of guys were probably a little more careful through the traffic than I was. I just kind of went through there like a bulldozer, but, you know, we're here, and that's what it took to do it.
Joe Ruttman, if he's able to hold on, will pick up a big bonus tonight from AC Rapid Fire Spark Plugs for winning tonight's Metro 25 Tire Centers race from the pole, and he's able to do it. The checkered flag comes out for Joe Ruttman.
We're going to take another look at it here on the restart. We're going to see down at the bottom of your frame, pick it up right there.
Oh.
Hillenberg and Schacht are into one another. Oh, Schacht really hammers that wall as he hits with the right side of the car. It turns it up on the left side, and now the driver's side is on the pavement. Look at these cars.
Unbelievable that that car didn't turn up on its lid, as Schacht really got up on the wall there, and now he's out of his race car. So that's the best sign, is that Bob Schacht is uninjured from this major accident here at Salem.
The 2 car is Kevin Ray. Mark Stahl in front. Andy Hillenberg behind him in the 11.
And Bob Hill just ran out of fuel coming off turn 4. These cars went by him. And here, look
making it as Kevin Ray beats Mark Stahl to the line.
I believe Mark Stahl ran out of gas.
Looked like he did.
Traffic, again, is going to play a factor here of whether Steele can mount a challenge.
Here's Steele to the inside. The Papa John's Pizza Olds of Kimmel to the outside. The HS Dissimling 4 to the inside. Tim Steele has got the pass made, it looks like, Ray.
Yeah, he certainly... Oh, look out! No contact between these two drivers. Frank Kimmel hits the wall, and the crowd is on their feet here as we just have 5 laps remaining in this race, and Frank Kimmel was your leader, and contact between he and Tim Steele.
I'll tell you what. Whether it's stacked up the front stretch is not where you want to be at this racetrack, is it, Ray?
Now, Rick Shepard moves to the inside there, trying to take that position as Mike Buckley, a lapped car, to the outside. That spins Dill Whittemore to the inside, as well as Harris Devane. Those two drivers head for the grass area. It looked like Whittemore might have had it straightened out.
3 lead lap cars involved in the initial stages of this incident. Now we have Perry Tripp just ahead of that, slowing down. Jody Garrett can't get stopped, and he nails Dill Whittemore, as does Perry Tripp.
Right now in this race, and Dave Weltmeyer should be able to make it around. Hopefully Hillenberg can coast all the way across the start.
Yeah, he's up to the top side. He's certainly out of harm's way here as the race finish comes down. Bowser's only a couple, 3 car lengths back.
Here comes Bowser. He mounts a challenge on Dave Weltmeyer, but down the front straightaway, Weltmeyer picks up the checkers in the Papa John's ARCA 250. So just a crazy race tonight, and here comes Hillenberg down the front straightaway, and it appears that he has another flat tire in car number 11. The sparks coming out of there again, as we've seen the last 3 races. And well, no, he doesn't have a flat tire because he doesn't have a tire on the car.
Oh, it may be flat. We just can't verify it. We'll be back in just a moment.
From the high banks of Michigan, the ARCA Series will go to the half-mile dirt track at I-80 Speedway in Omaha, Nebraska next weekend. That's what I like. One thing I like about the ARCA Series. They run dirt, and they run the short tracks, and they run the super speedways, and provide an excellent opportunity for an up-and-coming driver to get some experience on all kinds of racetracks. Jeff Purvis has moved to turn number 4 and is looking to the checkered flag, and 3 consecutive wins at Michigan. He has never been defeated in ARCA competition on the high banks of this 2-mile tri-oval.
Southern Illinois, 250 kilometer. Billy Thomas moves to the inside and down the front straightaway. Here comes Bob Hill. He's going to hold on. Martin as a close second at the finish. Congratulations, Eric Smith. Boy, I'll tell you what, we knew you were going to win one sometime. Tonight was a great race.
Well, it's been a long time. I didn't know if I could do it or not. I was just trying to stay right with him and not lose him, get him out of my sight, so I can't believe it.
Celebrates Timmy Cohut and Andy Hillenberg from Indianapolis, Indiana. What a hug that is after what they have been through this week as they climb down off this Chevrolet. Andy, congratulations on an outstanding effort today.
Thanks, Jerry. All the guys at Schrader Racing, what a job they did for me. Air Orlando, I'd like to thank them. Chevrolet, I'd really like to take a little bit of time here, dedicate this race to my grandmother. She passed away Thursday. And my mom asked me to win this race for her. My mom's never asked me to do anything except don't wreck. And today she asked me to win, and this is for my mom and grandma.